Can I have everyone's attention, please?
How you doing?
Good chef.
I'd like to begin by extending a special thank you to Michael and Amy Wilds for their hospitality and their friendship. Thank you, Chad, very, very much. Today I'm given the privilege and honor of recognizing a man that has been very influential in Democratic Party politics over the last 2 decades. He is the mayor of one of the largest, most influential Democratic cities in our county. I have to tell you, he has not only been an early supporter of ours with workers and getting behind our candidate when it really, really mattered early on, but he was extremely generous in his support of this campaign. Please join me as we welcome the great mayor of Englewood, Michael Wilds.
Actually, it's all this young lady's fault. I'd like to recognize my wife, Amy Wilds, the First Lady of our beautiful city. And my father, Leon Wilds, who joins us today. Thank you, Dad. To our very special governor, Phil Murphy, and to our Lieutenant Governor, Sheila Oliver, for joining us as well. I'd like to also recognize the members of our council, whether they're here or not, from Englewood, Ken Rosenzweig, Michael Cohen, Judith Marin, Wayne Hamer, and Charles Cobb. Loretta Weinberg, who joins us with deep shoes. We have scores of members of communities throughout, and you'll forgive me if I'm not remiss. The Bogota Municipal Chairman Michelle Rupar, Committeeman Robert Farrow, Janine Ellis, a candidate for office, Maureen Litwack, who runs the OU Advocacy, Patterson Councilwoman Dr. Lilsa Mims and Ruby Cotton, Sonny Kim, leader in Palisades Park, Morris Township Mayor Jeff Grazo. Jeff, thanks for joining us. Shama Hyder, former councilwoman in Tenafly, Ellen Park, former councilwoman in Englewood Cliffs. Max Bosch, councilman in Tenafly, Mark Zeno, mayor in Tenafly. Robert Bell, DCUA, John Bang, Johnny Bang Bang as we say, chair of LD 37. Venu Manon, councilman in Tenafly, but most notably a new proprietor of a business in the city of Englewood. I guess the rent is too expensive. Steve Tonelli, a commissioner. Lisa Wasowski, Rotary president. I can't hear you. Okay, of course. Just making sure I didn't make the mistake before I didn't make the mistake. Alita Frizzell, the former president of the Rotary. Michael Pagan, Teaneck, councilman. Dennis, this is not Dennis Ori, this is Dennis McNerney. Dennis McNerney, former Bergen County executive, and our current Bergen County executive, Jim Tedesco. Jim, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jim. Single-handedly really saved every resident here in the county. Thank you. Anthony Curtin, our sheriff, Rabbi Block, Rabbi Ganek, Pastor Spencer. Is Pastor Spencer here? Thank you. And I'd like to also recognize special needs advocate Chris Gagliardi, Ken Martin, Vice Chair of Hackensack Democrats, Darrell Green. We're going to be naming the Isley Brothers Way, both from Teaneck into Englewood. Thank you, Mr. Green. Angela David, School Board Tie Chair, District 39. David Margulis, famed 9/11 photographer. Carlito Almeida, candidate in District 39. Ramon Hock, Commissioner, and Horace Ragbear, Mr. Babb from Englewood Democratic Club. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, everybody. And of course, our 2 members of Congress that are joining us. The older one is not sweating, the younger one is sweating. I don't know how that works. We have Congressman Pascrell and Congressman Gottheimer. Please, gentlemen, if you don't mind. While they make their way to the dais, I'm just going to ask Pastor Spencer to lead us in a quick benediction.
Shall we pray?
And Lord, we thank you for this day that you've blessed us with, for the leadership that you have endowed us with, for these moments to come together, to celebrate our strengths, and to stand in solidarity. In your name we do pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. I know you have a busy schedule, ladies and gentlemen. It's about 2 days before an election, and this is a very important one, not just in Trenton, but in Bergen County. We are trying to get the ship and the train both at the same time on the right track, trying to right ourselves from the damaging Trump policies in Washington. And I can't tell you how important everyone is here, whether you're a government employee, leader, public safety worker, county committee member, or otherwise, for your dedication during these extraordinary times. The presence of so many people from Bergen County underline the importance of the diversity that we have. In my professional life as an immigration lawyer, the mentality is clear that America's golden doors are open, but when we open them, we need right policies and right leaders. And that's everything about what we're fortunate to have. We need those doors to be lifted open for the next generation by those who would seek to embrace and uplift rather than divide.
That's right.
Right here in Englewood, I had the privilege as an Orthodox Jew to walk in over 20 Black Lives Matter walks to stand against anti-Asian epithets, and a few blocks from here against anti-Semitism in this city in 2021, an abomination. I'm proud also to raise the LGBTQ flag.
Yes. Yes.
And I could just ask our chairman again to introduce the members of Congress to say a brief greeting. All I can tell you is it's because of his leadership. He understands the coin that I just placed before you, the balance between immigrant and talent, between values and challenges. And Paulie has been making an extraordinary sense because of his vision. His leadership not only has won us and will win us important campaigns, but he will also make sure that the next generation, those deep footprints that Loretta and others have made, will be filled with the same quality and substance. Perhaps you'll introduce our congressman.
Representing the 5th Congressional District, a district that we thought would be impossible to win 3 terms ago, the Energizer Bunny and the world's greatest fundraiser, our friend and Congressman Josh Gotthard.
Thank you so much, Chairman. Michael, I'm actually, is it okay that we call up my mentor and the other greatest congressman in northern New Jersey? From the 11th Congressional District. 9th Congressional District. By the way, I'm never good at math. I'm sorry. Listen, I don't pay attention to anything beyond the 5th. Okay?
Hey, you're forgiven.
I want to call Bill up to join me in here because really I'm in his district. He's an unbelievable fighter. Nobody's as tenacious as this man is. Nobody's been a supporter of mine like he's been. And the fighter for Englewood, and a fighter for the district, and a fighter for our state and country. I love this man, Bill Pascrell.
I always look forward to Josh after I speak on the floor, coming over and saying, "Billy, are you crazy?" Governor, Loretta, the brains behind the outfit. Gordon, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
And if we all come out to vote, we'll be fine. We gotta come out to vote. You don't know who's gonna come out on a primary. My opponent found that out 10 years ago.
Some of us got on the wrong horse, unfortunately.
Well, that's yesterday. This is today. I couldn't be prouder to support a great team. And I know you've kept that together. Governor is here for a reason. Governor's here because he wants you to be elected because he knows you'll be a help to him. And there's nothing selfish about that. That's how we feel with things here in the state of New Jersey. I'm very proud of our governor because we we've kind of elbowed each other for a year and a half during this COVID. No one worked harder. No one communicated better. Hey, listen to me. Some of these governors are goofy. I'll tell you names too. This guy in Florida. Johnson. Oh, and he's gonna run for president?
Wang.
Good for us. Mayor, you run a good ship here in a great city. Every time I'm in Englewood, I always learn something. No, I never got a ticket in Englewood. Maybe I'll get some police in trouble. I never got a ticket. But you've done a good job, and I mean this seriously. We had a little confusion 10 years ago, but you know what? We're not perfect. We're far from perfect, all of us. And I want to say I'm here for a reason. I couldn't be with nicer people. I'm sad in a way, because no one has ever been more honest with me than Loretta Weinberg. She may have lied to the governor a lot, but not me. Hey, you're a sight for sore eyes. You didn't come here to hear me speak today. I want you to know I got your back. And I can't wait to get back a week from Monday, because I almost got in a fight the last time I was in Washington. I think they're going to finish it. Of course, if I get hit one time, I'll be dead. Well, at least I want my opponent to think that. God bless you all. Let's come out on Tuesday. Let's give him the victory that he deserves. He just didn't come aboard. He's our next senator. Come in. And there isn't a better person to work with than Josh. Because every time we work together, we are arguing. We do agree on some things. We disagree on a lot of things. But we all help each other. That's the difference. It's like a family. You know, you have all the arguments, but the family is the main thing. Keep it together. Mayor, thank you very much.
I do want to say things. Clearly, if I spoke before Bill, he would have, as we got in the parking lot, taken a shot at me. So I'm well aware of this, because you got to understand, the first time I get on the House floor, somebody said something to me, and he goes, "You tell me who that is, and I'll take care of them." I think you can take a shot at somebody on the House floor. He goes, "I have before." So we're here for one reason, and one reason only: to make sure that Gordon Johnson gets elected, and the whole tick gets elected in November. That's the bottom line. Two things have to happen. We got to win big in the primary, which we will. Right? You've worked, and the whole ticket has worked so hard. Chairman Giuliano, I've never seen him work harder. Every time I speak to him, not only does he hang up on me within 3 seconds, it's because he says, "I got to deal with the primary. Click by, and I'll get back to you. I'm waiting." The chairman's been unbelievable. I mean, I got it. You just all have to give him a huge round of applause. It's unbelievable. And Loretta, I mean, talk about somebody else who's given us a hard time over the years. You talk about somebody who just cares so deeply that it doesn't matter who it is, what your party is, nothing matters except are you doing the right thing. And that's why Loretta, I mean, everybody knows Loretta around the country. This is not a Jersey thing. It's true, Loretta. Last year I went to the State of the Union, 2 years ago. I walk in and Speaker Pelosi's lounge, and Loretta's there as a guest of the Speaker, right? Oh, you're right, you were both there. That was unbelievable. Even the governor wasn't invited. Seriously, Governor, thank you very much for your incredible leadership and all you've done. We are an incredible party, right? Because we are so diverse. Because we have bring so many different things to the table, right? You got a sheriff like no one's business right here who's going to win big. Big. And so I just want to say thank you to all of you. God bless you for all you do. Mike, thank you for running such a great town and a great community. We all love, I mean, you can feel the love and the energy here. Now let's turn this energy into action and get it done. God bless. Thank you.
You have a good lawyer? Rabbi Pupko, thank you for joining us from Congregation Avistoro. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have our governor here. He took time, and we have to get him to the church on time, as the old song says in My Fair Lady. It's a testament to how important this Senate race is to our governor and the legislative team in New Jersey. I've always appreciated how our governor has a keen eye for history. When he swore me in and my father held my Chumash, my Bible, the governor noted that our city was incorporated on St. Patrick's Day, which was, again, a reflection of the pride that he took in his own Irish heritage. It's not lost in him that the ticket that we are here to honor today also will have history in the making and noteworthy implications. Englewood was proud to have sent Arnold Brown in a different generation to become the first black assemblyman from Bergen County. We now have a chance to send Gordon Johnson to follow as the first African-American state senator from Bergen County, along with Charlotte Hader, the first South Asian and Muslim assemblywoman, and Ellen Park, the first Korean assemblywoman. Talk about breaking that seal. We are privileged to be appointed by the governor to his Israel, New Jersey Commission, and I know that he works statewide to find diversity and the right panoply of players to fill the numerous state boards, and he uses the same thoughtful tone of inclusion and opportunity that we so value here in Bergen County. The governor has been a voice of reason in this pandemic, standing up often, ladies and gentlemen, to great social and political pressures, but not bending. That alone would warrant another 4-year term. Thank you, Mr. Rosenberg, for joining us also. That alone is working for 4 years. But when coupled with his criminal justice reform, livable wages, transportation infrastructure, and the economic development, it's clear that we have a governor that merits not just our respect, but the entire state. It's our job to get him reelected, and I'll tell you the one thing that I believe that the governor and I have in sync with one another. People want to make sure their mayor, their governor, their president is in the right direction. We both married up. I realized that when Tammy, our first lady, called me last week because she was concerned that the community of color was not getting the vaccines despite the availability of it, and wanted to know what I could do in Englewood to help people in Hackensack, because she understood there are no borders when it comes to this. And the other thing that is very special about our governor, I believe we had the first coronavirus case in the state of New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen. And I called the governor hours after his surgery, and I was the first phone call. It was a little groggy, and then I spent weeks then with our wonderful county executive. But the governor took the call, and the tests and everything unfolded from there. You see somebody at their most vulnerable, you see where their default is, and it was for the people that are here throughout the state. Without further ado, Governor Murphy.
I'm going to speak and run. Anthony, nice to see you.
See you,
I'm incredibly honored to be here. I want to thank Michael and Amy. And I met Amy's dad, and I'm now meeting from the podium Michael's dad. I'm a huge fan of yours, back to my John Lennon days. So, Chairman Paul Giuliano, thank you for everything. My partner in government, the singular Lieutenant Governor Sheila Oliver is in the house. The run of the team that succeeds you in the 37th is going to be exceptional, but you have, I think, the footprint line that Michael mentioned is the right one. You've left a mark in this state that no one will ever be able to match, so God bless you and thank you. And to Gordon and Ellen and Gemma, we cannot wait to get you elected on Tuesday and then again on November 2nd. To you all, Anthony, to you and John and Mike, to Steve and Tracy, to everyone else who's on the ballot, we're going to do everything we can, not just to make Tuesday a big success and in victory, but to use that as the opening act of the 5 months that will follow, to make sure folks know which side New Jersey is on. I want to thank our two extraordinary congressmen, Bill Pascrell and Josh Gottheimer. No matter how good a job we do inside the four walls of New Jersey, without fighters down there, scrapping for every penny that we can get, every program that we can get from Washington, we would not be able to achieve what we've been able to achieve, and there are no better fighters than these two guys. To the county executive, to each and every one of you. I think, Michael, thank you for your extraordinary, Rabbi Ganak, I didn't see you there. God bless you, man. I'm going to worship in a minute, so I want to make sure.
Whatever faith.
No, that's what I'm hearing. I think this year we're going to have two things on the ballot that will not be on the ballot in name, but they will be on the ballot. Let there be no doubt about it. One dynamic is going to be, are we going to continue to make decisions based on the facts, on science, on data, on the truth? Or are we going to elect people who basically put up a pack of lies, put their finger in the air, see which way the political wind is blowing, making up myths? I think we'll have as stark a contrast in the general election across the aisle as we've ever had in the state of New Jersey. I know what side of the aisle and which side of the question of truth that I'm on, and I suspect we're all on that same side. And I think the other dynamic we're going to have this year, Michael, and I'll leave you with this, is are we going to keep going forward as a state, or are we going to go backward to the bad old days?
No.
So we've started a lot of journeys. Minimum wage to $15 an hour, criminal justice reform, funding women's health, protecting their reproductive freedoms, scrapping for jobs, pushing back against the awful inequities which are overwhelmingly across racial lines in this state. We've made a lot of progress, and Loretta's been the pioneer on most of what I've just said, if not all of it. But we are not there yet. We need at least another 4 years to accomplish and finish the mission. And the question is, are we going to keep going forward, or are we going to drag back to the bad old days?
Forward.
And I'll tell you one thing, I'm going forward, you're all going forward. God bless all of you.
Gila.
Knocking on doors. Get my legs in shape. You're younger than me. You can still pull that. Oh yeah.
As a student of history, I read it often, and I take great pride in the work of JFK and a lot of our leaders. John Kennedy once said, every accomplishment starts with the decision to just try. Senator Weinberg has been an icon in the legislature, representing the 37th district with grace, honor, tenacity, like her predecessor, Byron Bear, for so long and tirelessly. Her departure leaves big shoes to fill, but we're fortunate to have another distinguished public servant with the knowledge, experience to take on the task, and that is our own Assemblyman, Gordon Johnson. Thank you. Gordon, don't laugh at yourself. Did you find this moment in our history? Huh? Well, we're happy to have you say a few words if you'd like to while you're standing. Loretta, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Loretta.
Thank you, Todd.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Thank you. It is when I look around this room, I see the people who gave me the privilege of doing what I've been able to do
Amen.
over the last 25 years.
Amen.
So thank you to each and every one of you for staying in our party, working in our party, making the changes when we should, nagging our county leader to always do the right thing. And, I know we're celebrating Gordon Johnson, and I am delighted that he will, if you all get out to vote on Tuesday, that he will be my successor in the New Jersey Senate. Let me say a couple of words about the two women who are running for Assembly. First of all, I don't know how many of you know or remember the story, but I wouldn't be in the New Jersey Senate if it wasn't for the famous 10 of 5 ballots that were passed, and then we had to go to court to get open. it was Shama Hader who led that effort, who ran a Tenafly Democratic organization that was open, above board, followed the rules, and therefore the ballots were counted. So thank you to Tenafly and to Shama Hader. And to Ellen Park, anybody who can survive sitting on a council with that mayor deserves to be more than an assemblyman. So I am so proud to see these two women who are going to follow in the New Jersey State Assembly. The three of you are terrific. So people ask me, what am I going to do after I retire? One of the things I'm going to do is nab Gordon Johnson for me.
Thank you. Take your call.
And then when I have spare time, I'll go after Paul Giuliano. Really, thank you one and all. Thanks to Amy and to Michael for arranging this great day, and to Paul Giuliano, who is a county leader extraordinaire. He actually walked to the district yesterday by himself, ringing doorbells. This is a guy who knows what grassroots is about and is willing to participate. So thank you again.
Thank you, Loretta. Well done indeed. That's wonderful. And it is a family. We may digress, we may disagree. We have different districts in both federal and local offices, but it's a healthy disagreement, and it's a family, and it's a party of family, and that's what the legacy that was left us. Gordon Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, does have deep roots in our community. A decorated U.S. Army veteran, I scaled off all the awards and the medals that he was awarded in the different tours. He has served as an Englewood City Councilman, an Englewood police officer, a Bergen County Sheriff's officer, and then becoming the first black sheriff of our county as well. He served in the Assembly since 2001, leading efforts of social justice, common sense gun rules, affordable health care, climate control, change, and also supporting public education and so much more. Over the past year, he's been an invaluable leader in helping us manage and face the challenges of COVID-19. For all these reasons, I am so proud to help make Gordon our first black state senator in Bergen County. Along with Shama Hader and Ellen Park from the 37th District, the skill, the life experience, and the extraordinary diversity, think about that diversity, that this ticket is second to none and will serve the entire community, not just in Trenton, but here as well. I'm honored to run on the same ballot, and I want to thank my wife for voting for me. I should have it. I don't know if she will vote for me. She broke a finger, and I'm doing the laundry, so in a little while you'll hear about that. But I am, again, honored to join Governor Murphy's team and to see that this team is returned to the State House in a different chair. Gordon, this extremely talented Bergen County Democratic team, column one, please, Gordon, share us some words of wisdom, and please, let's make sure we give him a very, very warm greeting.
Thank you, Michael. Words of wisdom. Everybody, words of wisdom. Actually, I'm blushing with you, Kenny. I have two great running mates here, but first I'd like to thank the First Lady of Englewood, Amy, for opening her house. And Leon, as I said in Englewood, you done good. Michael's okay. You done good. So thank you for bringing us Michael. He's a leader. He's a progressive. He has vision, and that'll bring Englewood forward and move the city of Englewood along. And hopefully, we get the council to kind of understand that, but that's another story. But, you know, government is all about compromise. It's about dialogue, debate, and getting things done. So, when I go to Trenton, that is what we do in Trenton. debate, dialogue, work together. And as Loretta said earlier during the campaign, there's no I in Trenton. There's no I, it's we. We work together. We get things done. We represent the people. We articulate. We advocate. That is what we do. And that's what I do as your representative in Trenton, New Jersey, with my team. Now shall pass the microphone. I'm between two women again. I shall pass the microphone. Ellen, please take the microphone.
I just want to thank everyone. I want to thank Mayor Wiles and his wife. Thank you so much for this event. I want to say that, and also the Asian American Youth Group. Thank you so much for all your help. I'm learning, obviously, I'm kind of the newbie to this right now, but you know, all the love and the support that we're getting, it really emphasizes that it's about the team and it's about our Democratic core, and I'm so happy and honored to be part of this amazing team. Thank you.
I want to say the same. I want to say thank you, Mayor Wiles and Mrs. Wiles, for opening your home to us. Thank you, Congressman Pasquale, for your presence. And most of all, thank you, Loretta Weinberg, for being my mentor and being my friend. And I know it's going to be practically impossible to do what Loretta Weinberg has done, but we can only, as mere mortals, we can only do.
Thank you. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy the rest of your Sunday. May God bless you, our nation, and our beautiful city. Thank you for gracing us. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Good to see